In this video, I'm going to give you a quick little tour of this badass King Ranch F250 that I got from Motion Raceworks and Doug Cook and everybody on the team at Motion Raceworks. This thing's awesome. Check it out. So I want to do a quick little video and kind of show how cool and awesome this truck is. And I won't even be able to show all of it because there's a lot of things it does that I don't know how it does it, why it does it, how to make it work or not work. There's a lot of things to figure out yet. It's got a lot of bells and whistles, but it's dirty. Like the front wheels are kind of, they're not in the shade there. They're kind of look dirty because it's got some brake dust. It hasn't been washed since we got back from our trip. We put 1,700 miles on it after we picked it up from Doug at TBM. And we drove it from, Bradenton, Florida to the East Coast to Titusville, Daytona Beach, and back inland to Ocala. And then Ocala was our starting point Friday morning when we came home. So we put a few miles on it while we was down there, just kind of goofing off, having fun, and got back home with it and racked up about 1,700 miles. So it's a little dirty. It's got some bugs and brake dust on the front, but it's here. It's an incredible truck, and I got the key fob in my pocket, and I think that's the key to the beginning of this whole deal is when I walk up to it, it's going to drop them running boards, and it's going to pretty much be like, welcome. I say that, but if I touch the handle, it already unlocked. It dropped the running board and it opened the mirror. I got the key fob in my pocket. I know it saw me because when I came around the corner over here before I went to the grass to start the video, when I was standing there looking at it, it dropped the running board like that. So the sensor somewhere that sees you, and I think it's maybe there's a camera here, it saw me back there and it just popped the board back up. But I was standing right here. I was just standing here kind of looking at it, trying to figure out how I want to do the video and how to start it, and it dropped the running boards down. It saw me, and I'm guessing it's that camera in the mirror. But this is a DEF truck, DEF fluid. I just put some DEF fluid in it, and I thought this would be a good time to you open the door and it drops the ramp or the board really fast. So you don't have to wait for it to come down. It just comes down quick. So, this would be a good time to climb in here. I'm gonna fire it up, and I want to see what the DEF fluid level is, and turn the air conditioner on. Let me chill this thing up. Not too loud. I need to put my seatbelt on, but I think I got to do that, or I can't scroll through the menu. So hang tight. The interior of this thing is super nice. It's not. I'll try not to move around much. It's not overdone. Like, this is the King Ranch logo, emblem, whatever you want to call it. It says something right there. I don't know what it says. I can't read it very good. But I was afraid of it being overdone on the King Ranch / cowboyed up kind of stuff, but it's really not. It's got the emblem in the seat here and on the top of the console, and obviously the back of the seat that I'm sitting in. It's got a fancy little thing there. I guess this type of deal on the steering wheel is specific to the King Ranch truck. It's got the King Ranch there and that, and it's on the door here, and there's a big shiny plate on the back bed. It's not overdone, and I'm glad of that. I was really expecting it to be really cowboyed up, westerned up, but it's not. And I don't know what you call this color. And I'm looking through the screen. This looks like a pretty light looking leather, but it's not. It's the camera makes it look that way. It's pretty weird because it's darker than what I'm pointing at. It's not that light. In real life, it's darker. And I'm glad it's not a real light color. I think the older King Ranches had a super light, like a traditional looking leather look, a light tan, and I wouldn't have liked that, but this is really nice. I'm digging this. Okay, so back to the screen here. While I'm in here, I want to see I want to see what the depth level is, because I think it's on the maintenance side. There it is. Def, I got 3,750 miles. And I've put 2 jugs in it since I got home. And it's almost full, but I know it won't hold another full jug. I've put 2 jugs in it and it was about 40 some percent. Okay, so right there it says 91% full, and I put 2 jugs in. Didn't quite fill it, so that's good. The guy that does my service work on that diesel, it's a 2012 F250. He's gonna do the service work on this, oil changes and such, and he said just keep the def tank full. So I'm pretty full. I'll pick up another jug sometime when it gets down to, I guess, about 75%. I'll buy another jug and fill it up. But let me back out of this, and I still don't know how to run this thing. I usually keep it on like the trip fuel to show fuel mileage. But yeah, there's gadgets. If you're familiar with the King Ranch, you know what all this stuff does. I'm figuring it out. This giant screen is super cool. The navigation is amazing. I've been using my phone, Apple CarPlay. I love it. I also noticed when I went to somebody's house the other day, I used the map app through my iPhone. I didn't use Google Maps that I always use, and I noticed it puts it's got a heads-up display. It put the arrows and the directions on the heads-up display and also on the dash. I thought that was cool. It's got a giant hole here for storing stuff. This slides over, put drink, a big pocket here. You can slide that over for some more drinks. This, I'm not sure. I need some training on this yet. The Pro Trailer, I think that's a backup thing. Drive mode 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. I know what 2 high, 4 high, 4 low is. I think this is for trailer backing. I haven't messed with that. I can't wait to tow with this thing. It's got 12 volt lighter deal. It's got a 120 volt plug-in, 20 amp. Oh, I need to put the phone over there. But it's got a plug-in there. Oh, this little deal opens up. It's got some plug-ins for your charge phone. 2 different, like this USB and C, I guess. This pad here, you can lay your phone on there, and it's a charge pad. See the charge symbol there? You can lay your phone on there, and I didn't figure that out until after I was already home with the truck. 1,700 miles later, you can lay your phone on there, and it's a charging pad, and I've set it on there and it works. So that's really cool. It's got what, 6, 5, 6. It's got 6. They call these upfitter switches. I'm gonna push one of these, and the only thing I don't like about this truck is, I'm gonna push the right one here. It's got a giant sunroof. This thing retracts automatically, and then I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, that retracts it back. And then, see, like this thing goes all the way. And then there's another button that completely opens the roof. I'm not a huge fan of my roof being a piece of glass, but hey, that's the way it is. I'll have to just learn to like it. Hopefully I can figure out how to close this stuff. I've only had it open one time. But man, if you want to see the stars above, the entire roof almost is a piece of glass. So let me close that. Just a button. My red truck has a sunroof. It's just a traditional size sunroof here. It slides. I think I gotta push that one more time. There we go. It's manual. It's not fancy slick automatic like this. The rear slider, I don't even know. I don't don't even know where the rear slider. I could probably find it without the camera, but it's got a rear window back there. Oh, maybe it's down here. Shoot, I don't remember. It's got heated seats, cooled seats, all that cool stuff. It's got a little pocket that opens up there. There's my neighbor Mike checking things out over there. Glove box, just like you would think it would have a glove box there. Airbag, you can lock the airbag and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna jump in the back seat. The back seat was where my son hung out. That was his. It's got three preset pedal and seat adjustments where you can lock it into different spots. I didn't know till I got home that this red disc was the steering column, tilt down, tilt up, takes it in, pushes it out. I was reaching for something under here and I couldn't find it, so I just left the steering wheel alone. I didn't even know what that button is. I didn't even know it was there. So I'm gonna sit in the back seat real quick and look around. I did notice when we got to the truck, the back seat area. Hey, there's a corn nut. Look at that. Somebody was eating corn nuts in my truck. So that seat, front seat, is where I was sitting. There's a tremendous amount of room. I'm 6 foot, 6'1". I got my back against the back, and there's like probably a fist and a half distance there. Like there's so much room back here. I think there's a little light, clothing hook. I don't know if anybody ever uses them anymore. It's got a cup holder here, armrest / cup holder. This is some template material I got from a friend. It's got vents down here. Nice and cool. Oh, look. So if it's red, that's heat. These seats are heated. That's cool. USB, or not, I guess USB-C or whatever, but charge port there. It's got a 120 volt setup down there. Man, there is a ton of room. You could lay down on the seat and go to sleep. You could lay on the floor and go to sleep. There's so much room. Got a nice speaker. This says B&O. I don't know nothing about B&O on the sound side. I'm not a sound system guy, but oh, the Apple CarPlay, when my phone was hooked up to it and I talked to my wife, it was amazingly clear. There's a speaker and a mic in the ceiling above the driver, but it sounded like her face was in the steering wheel talking directly to me. It was so crisp and clear, and it just sounded incredible. I couldn't believe how good it sounded. There's another speaker over there above the passenger. This back seat is so huge. It's cool. All right, let me get out. Running board is already down. Before you even think about the board coming down, it comes down. It's got a, let me move this stuff. I don't know how to run this thing. I've never had it. Oh, there we go. You just pull up. There's some cleaning supplies. I'm not sure what that is, but this is open. It goes all the way across. There's some stuff here. I think this will fold in or drop down or whatever. I'm not real sure yet, but a lot of storage space. Being delivered today, I ordered a WeatherTech floor mat kit. So I'd get this carpet piece, this factory piece out, and put a WeatherTech kit for the back and the 2 separate pieces for the front, and then I'll just pack this factory stuff away and keep it in good shape. But this is an amazing truck. There's a camera up there. The bed, it's already got a bed liner. These are some old tires off my dad's cargo trailer. It's got a button here for a cargo bed light. They both come on when you, and then they like fade out. The bed is it's got a power bed. There's sensors in the bumper. There's stuff that I have no idea what it does. The thing's super quiet. It's amazing how quiet it is. These steps, I like these steps. You put your foot in the step, super handy. You can reach stuff in the back. There's a better look at that camera. Let me jump back in here. It's got a bed. It's got a bed camera. That's zone lighting. I don't know how to use that. Off-road stuff, fuel economy. So there's the bed camera. You turn that on. Boop. It shows you it's in the bed. Kind of neat. Yeah, I start pushing a bunch of buttons and I don't know what's going on. But trailer brake, gain and stuff there. It's got a tow haul somewhere, I'm sure, that I haven't messed with yet. But under the hood, it's a giant mess. There's so much diesel engine under there. I don't need to show that. It's a 6.7, like 500 horsepower, 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. It's an amazing piece of engineering. Super nice. So that's 16 minutes of this. That's probably enough. I love this truck. It's awesome. I don't know what else to say about it. It's pretty incredible. That's about all I can say about something like this, is how amazing it is. Super comfortable ride. So that's it. I was coming to show this thing around a little bit, and I don't know what everything does. I haven't got it figured out yet. I got plenty of time to figure it out. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See ya.